So I decided to try and play Battlefield 2042 after absolutely losing my shit last week when I launched the game and my settings were reset again. So anyways, I launched Battlefield 2042, I redo all my settings, and then I started looking for a game, which, I don't know, took maybe 10 minutes to actually find one. It was loading for quite a long time, which just shows how few people are actually playing the game. Now, albeit it is not, in quotation marks, prime time for playing video games right now, but I wanted to see the new scoreboard. So anyways, I eventually get into a game, and it's Hourglass, and I play just a little bit, look at the scoreboard and whatever, and like, good lord, is Battlefield 2042 just fucking bad? Like, this might very well turn into a rant video again. Like, the DICE is like just utterly incompetent. There's no way around it. That's just what it is. It is utter and complete incompetence on the part of DICE. Like, just to give you an idea how little this game was tested, there are variable sights in the game, right? So like kind of like a Bravo sight where you have like a 3x magnified optic, and then on top of that, you would have like a red dot, like a 1.5x to 1x just sight, right? Just a red dot sight. Very simple. You can't change the keybind to swap between those two. It's F by default. So if you use F for anything else, you're fucked. I use F to open the map because I find it's very easy to press quickly to look at the map. So if I want to use a hybrid sight like a Bravo and I press F to swap out, well, I open my map at the same time because you can't change the keybind to swap between the sights. Like, how fucking bad can you be at designing a game and overlooking simple fucking details like this? It is insanity. Like, anybody with half a brain could see that, oh, look, there's a problem here. We don't have, people can't rebind the key to swap sights on variable zoom optics or variable optics that have a red dot sight attached to the top of it. That might be an issue. So, you know what? We're going to add the option to rebind that in the options. No, there is none because they don't give a fuck, or they lack the competence to realize these types of things. It's just like the SFAR is still unusable to this day, and it's been over 4 months since the game launched. So if you're trying to use the SFAR and you're getting in and out of vehicles, or in and out of a Casper drone for that matter, forget being able to aim down sight after that. If you're using the SFAR, or if you have an underbarrel launcher on any weapon, forget being able to ADS. So that makes one out of the very few weapons available completely unusable if you are entering and exiting vehicles at any given point in time. Like, most of the bugs that we have right now in Battlefield 2042 are reproducible with ease. Anybody can see that. You don't have to have a QA background to be able to reproduce the bugs in Battlefield 2042 because they're so fucking easy to reproduce. How is it taking this long for bugs like these to get fixed? Live service. That's because EA and DICE are fucking morons. They sell these goddamn live service games, or they veil these unfinished games and sell them as live service as an excuse to sell a pile of shit that's not finished and not ready to be sold for a AAA price nonetheless. Right? So they sold this game to us for AAA price, $70 to $140 price tag, and they knew that the game wasn't ready, but, oh, it's a live service game. You know, we're going to work on it. Well, you know what? You're not working on it fast enough. And people are leaving. There's barely anybody left to play. You're playing with bots. That's probably one of the main reasons they put bots in this game, because they knew how bad it was. You know? They knew at some point people wouldn't be able to play anymore because it's a multiplayer-only experience, so that's why they put bots in there. Because they know the game's shit, and that people would leave. Now we're 4 months into the launch of Battlefield 2042. We still have outstanding issues with the game, not even to mention the balancing issues that are overwhelmingly apparent in the game to anybody that has any sense of what they're doing when playing a Battlefield game. Right? And there's nothing being done. Patches are small and few and far between. adding basic ass features that we've had for the past decade in Battlefield games, like a scoreboard and VoIP. Like, I made a video the other day reading reviews from employees about DICE, and it's quite apparent that one of the biggest problems they have over there is management that is incompetent and egotistical and completely delusional as to how to make a Battlefield game. And it is very apparent in Battlefield 2042. So the next update we're supposed to implement VoIP, finally. Like, you have a multiplayer squad-based shooter, and you don't have any form of communication between your squad mates other than typing? Like, you know? What the fuck? Who thinks of these things? Why? Anyways, so they were supposed to have VoIP and some balance changes because it sorely needs balance changes. I played half a match. I didn't even stay the whole match, and it was just farm city for choppers, you know? There's no skill gap. Any cunt with an eighth of a brain can just dominate the infantry in a chopper because there's no cover. All the maps are just like flat open ground. Like, what the fuck is this? You know? So anyways, update in April, supposed to bring VoIP, then we have to wait all the way until early summer, which could potentially be pushed back for Season 1. You never know, right? You never know with these things because that's how live service is. Release a broken product, spend an inordinate amount of time fixing the problems of the base game while also pushing back content that was slated to release soon after the launch of the main game. But anyways, I tried it again, played like 20 minutes, like completely unenjoyable. I don't know why anybody would still play this game. Just being honest here. They don't know what they're doing. DICE doesn't know what they're doing, or they don't care to know what they're doing. And it's quite apparent in Battlefield 2042. But anyways, that's enough shit for today. Yeah, let me know. Have you tried the game as of late? What do you think of it? Are you extremely demotivated from playing Battlefield? Are you playing older games? Are you playing other titles? You know, leave all that in the comment section down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. I'll try to release videos on different games potentially in the near future because Battlefield 2042 just, it ain't it. It really isn't. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.